That's a walking legend right there. Legendary. They whisper about him in corners. They whisper about him. Have you heard? They pass on, have you heard of them?
Grab your shoulder pads, your helmet. Let's get this work.
What is a 4B movement? Fellas, y'all really done it now, piss these women off. Because I hear that's when they go on strike with the cooter. Y'all ain't finna be getting no box. Boy, it's gonna be so much cooter on the rainbow side.
Ask yourself this question, gentlemen. Damn. Would you take a woman like this home to your family? Would you take a woman like this to the job picnic? Would you be seen in public with a woman that looked like this?
What's that, brother?
All right, let's be on our way.
You're gonna have to turn to the pooper scooper. Ladies, when you get over here, don't bring that baby daddy drama on this fucking side, because we don't deal with that over here. But
look at the type of women. Just check it for a second. The women that's talking this bullshit. I want you to look at this. They all look the same. They all carry the same pattern. That same feminist, masculine pattern.
But boy, y'all done got more ways than one now. I can smell the cooter boil now.
After Trump's victory over Kamala Harris, women are choosing this 4B movement, which originated in South Korea, where women are not having relations, marriage, children, or even dating men at all. Let's see what they're talking about.
Now that the dust has settled, there's a couple of things that I want to say. Yeah, I think I'm ready to go full 4B. I'm ready to go full 4B movement on the men. Why are our rights always up for grabs? It's not a free country if every 4 years I gotta fight for my life.
You got shit all twisted. You got an Oedipus complex.
Feminist movement rights? You not getting your way rights?
If y'all insist on making women second-class citizens, we don't have to give you our body. If we gotta fight...
Who said anything about making a woman second class? Sometimes you make yourself second class. Let's go.
Fight for our reproductive rights. We don't have to give you children. We don't have to reproduce with you. We're gonna do like they doing over in Korea. Korea got a whole missing class of children because they stopped mating with the men and they stopped giving birth because their rights were not being protected, and
that only lasts for so long. If you notice that didn't last for too long until things changed over there. But I digress. My whole thing is this: what the fuck are you complaining about? What you so angry and so mad about?
You got shit all twisted
because the men were not doing their fair share. And I'm ready to go full 4B. I think that the only way that women are going to get respect and change the narrative and break out of this misogynistic patriarchal nightmare is to withhold our bodies and start demanding.
She's really not into it because you can tell. Why the fuck who is she looking at? She's not looking into the camera. She's looking away from the camera, looking down all the way around. She ain't serious about it. You can tell if a person's really serious about something, because if a person is really serious about something, they're not going to go on social media. They're going to do it.
You know, I always hear college-educated black women bring up patriarchy as if it's something that they learned in gender studies, which does not apply to them. Really weird.
And going along with it like we agree with it, like we really...
When you going to start taking responsibility, motherfucker? When you going to start taking responsibility for your actions? When you going to start looking at yourself and stop looking at men and stop putting the blame on men and stop looking to shame men? Because that's all y'all doing. You looking to blame men, you looking to shame men, okay? You're a modern, feminist, spider monkey, mop bucket pirate.
abortion is the issue, when really the issue is women's sexual freedom. You don't want women to feel sexually free. You want men to feel sexually free and women to be punished and carry the burden and shame of unwanted pregnancy or STDs or so on and so forth. And guess what? Well, then y'all just be celibate. For women continuing to participate in the misogyny, even especially in our churches, like, I just have zero patience for it anymore. I'm just not going. I'm not going. Men, they act like women are so emotional. The crash outs that I see are men. Men are crashing out. If you tell them no, when you try to act like you don't want to give them your number or that you are not interested in them, you become all kind of bitches, whores, fat, black, ugly, all kind of things. Like, the men are the ones that's crashing out.
All of y'all carry the same pattern, the same burden. You got daddy issues, childhood trauma, grew up in single parent households. You don't know how to listen. You talk funny. Your behavior is fucked up. Your foundation is off. You're broken. All of y'all carry the same pattern, and we see it. Men see it. If this is how y'all want to behave, continue to be that. The shit ain't gonna last long. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Y'all just yap, 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 yap. Want. That's all y'all doing. Because here's the thing. If that's the case, why don't you leave the fucking country? Y'all gonna fall in line one way or another. Because y'all live here. Y'all gotta live here. That's it, that's all. All y'all doing is running your mouth, acting like you fucking get bad. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Y'all ain't making no noise. Because half the women that hear this stupidness, they're not following that. They're not stupid enough to follow y'all and follow this.
I think we need a good old time out from each other. If you are in a marriage that's horrible, get out of it. Get out of it. If you have trouble getting out of it and can't live on your own, get you one or two best friends and y'all make a little female compound with you and your children and y'all help each other and take care of each other.
That shit ain't gonna work because y'all can't stand each other. Y'all hate on each other. Y'all take from each other. And you know what? How dare you sit up there and try to get married women to side with y'all asses and y'all bullshit.
Y'all want to be white and they want to deport your grandma, I'm letting her have it. I'm not marching with nobody else. White women, y'all got to do better. Y'all still want to sleep with the men, the black men, but y'all not showing up at the polls the way y'all said. Women in general, we have to reevaluate.
Yeah, that's true because a lot of those celebrities that got paid, they all voted for Trump. What you gonna say about that? Talk to me. I want this video to go viral. I want every modern feminist spider monkey mop bucket pirate to see this, so y'all can see how the fuck y'all sound. Let's go. Let's get this thing cracking. What y'all waiting on? I want to see this. I want to see how far this shit gonna go. While I sip on my Pink Whitney vodka.
We are accepting and what we want out of life. We are letting Christianity convince us that God wants us to be second place.
Or you letting yourself be that way. You are allowing yourself to be looked at in that way. Don't blame stuff on the Bible. You allow. You make the choice. Elohim didn't do nothing. Man didn't do nothing. You make the choice.
In our own homes, in our own lives, like we gotta be, we're giving men all the main character stuff, but we doing all the heavy lifting and all the work in the relationship and for the...
In a relationship, dumbass. Come a little closer. What do you think the term 50-50 come from? What is the opposite of 50-50? Teamwork. Two good people or two individuals working together to accomplish a common goal. What is that common goal? Having a legacy. Building a future. Strong foundation. I have responsibilities. You have responsibilities. But we both bring our responsibilities into one household. Last time that I checked, that's what 50-50 meant. That's what teamwork meant. I just want to make that clear. Okay, let's be on our way.
Ma'am, why don't you just get you a nice, kind, spineless, stay-at-home dad and you do all the heavy lifting, all the plumbing, cutting the grass, fixing the car, changing the oil, and when it comes to protecting your family, well, good luck.
Life goes on, sweetheart. You ain't saying nothing. You ain't making no noise. You ain't making no points. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's gonna go how it's gonna go. And ain't nothing that one of us can do to stop it. So if you want to remove yourself, you remove yourself. Don't speak for all women, speak for yourself. Because there's a whole lot of women out there that's not falling in suit with this bullshit. And the ones that do fall for this bullshit, I'm glad they're identifying themselves so men know who to leave alone. So when somebody cracks you in the head with a brick, don't sit up there and ask, where's all the men at? When a man don't open up the door for you, don't ask, man, chivalry is dead. Take your own damn self out on the damn date. Good. You don't have to ask men for money no more. Good. You ain't got to ask men to drop $500 on the first date. Good. Men can go do all those wonderful things with someone else that's worthy. Not y'all asses.
Still really mentally...
A motherfucking woman with a damn bonnet. Ain't this about a... And she got them long ass fingernails. How do you wipe your ass, child?
Up over this. And for people like me who suffer from manic depression, I've been seeing a lot of talk about the 4B movement, and I'm so with it.
What's that? What's that, brother?
Feeling like that and you suffer from all of that, your ass shouldn't be in no damn relationship. You should be seeing a damn therapist.
Froggy, I want you to see this face, right? If you are feeling froggy, especially in any of these states where we can carry, just know I will be sending your ass back to your maker, because at this point,
you ain't gonna send nobody shit no damn where. We need to send your ass to a gym. Need to send your ass to a damn hairstylist, take that damn bonnet off your damn head. You ain't talking about nothing. What the hell you talking about? What the fuck you gonna do?
At this point, if you feel like you finna think you could take something because you have a as your president, your body, my choice. No, my body, your funeral.
You got shit all twisted. You got an Oedipus complex.
You gonna do what the fuck the law says to do. You gonna follow the house rules. You will follow the house rules. You will follow the state rules. And you talking all this big boy shit, why don't you move out the country? How many kids you got? How many baby daddies you got? Because you don't look like the type of person a man would wife up and marry.
My body, your funeral. This 4B movement, ladies, is not going to keep weirdos and sociopaths and psychopaths and serial killers from thinking that they have immunity from this shit.
You just explained your damn self, and I'm glad you said that. Now, men know who to stay away from. Yo black ass.
Ma'am, it sounds like you doing the 4B movement would be doing us a favor. Go get some help.
Hi, yes. In regard to the 4B movement, here's a motion I would like to bring to the people, okay? When men touch us, you know, that unsolicited touch they do when they're trying to get our attention, speak to us, begin to ensnare us in their drama, that is, them being a man and wanting something from a woman. Can we start screaming? Can we just scream from there and be like, ah! Can we do that? Because I did that recently.
You got shit all twisted.
Oh man, please do. Because the exact same way you touch and you do to men are just gonna stiff arm you. Men ain't trying to holler at you like that. So when you try to come at men, we just gonna stiff arm you. Back up. We're going to jump over you like Saquon Barkley did.
The first guy missed. The spin move at the last second. And then
And it was so great. It was so great. I was at this like bar, right? And this guy was like trying to say something to me. Like he tapped me, and then I was like, okay, what? And like he wasn't using his voice. It's like he was trying to like be funny and cute. And I'm not one of those like, what? I was like, if I'm not, especially because like now the way I feel about men, I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Then he like moved on, right? He moved on and ended up dancing with some girl. And then he like leaves the girl and ends up going back to the bar. I feel his beady ass eyes just knocking on my temporal lobe, right? So I was just like, oh my God. So then he touches me again, but this time the touch went down and touched my thigh. And I had a really cute skirt on, so it touched my skin on my leg, which is too close to the glorious entrance.
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up.
Vagina. Right? So I was like, ah! Stop touching me! Just like that. I hit a Kevin Hart. Stop touching me! Ah! And I froze at the wherever my eyes had widened to. I froze and I was just like, ah! And he was like, exactly how I feel. Bitch, don't touch me. I submit to all those who are going to be a part of the 4B movement. Can we just collectively start to scream at them?
I looked all over the internet, and most of the women that I see that are going 4B movement or what have you were all overweight. And all the pretty chicks had a lot of pushback.
I don't generalize and put everybody in the same boat, because that's wrong to do. That's why I say on this side here, you have modern feminist women. On this side over here, you have traditional women. Traditional women move in a certain way, a respectable way, an honorable way. Modern feminist women here move in a bad way, a fucked up way, stupid way. Black men in general, when a woman start talking this bullshit, just give her a stiff arm. Just give her a stiff arm. Back away.